right, so here he is, the former two-division UFC champion, George "Rush" Saint-Pierre. He's the most prolific takedown artist on paper in UFC history. Despite not having any amateur wrestling chops to speak of, this is the man who, at least in my mind, turned the MMA takedown into a thing of beauty.
Yes, he did. He made it all look so smooth and so great. But it was the striking of George Saint-Pierre that was so good that made you have to be on awareness the whole time. So as the hands flew up, George Saint-Pierre had the timing that was unmatched at the time in mixed martial arts. One of the first guys that was truly able to do everything. Before we had specialists, and then we had George Saint-Pierre. He truly changed the game.
GSP George Saint-Pierre enters the octagon with his mind set on one thing tonight, that UFC championship belt. All right, so tonight we get another look at the decorated lightweight champion, Islam Makhachev. This is one of the best pound-for-pound fighters in the world. Such a nuanced game on the ground. Outstanding striker as well, and puts his belt on the line yet again tonight.
Yeah, you know, Johnny, puts his belt on the line. This guy does everything so well. He's so well-rounded, he's so skilled, he's so gifted, and he is so confident in his ability to go and get you. It's that simple. I'm gonna get you. I'll get my hands locked, I'll throw you to the ground, and I will make you engage with me on my terms. That has allowed for him to become the champion, and tonight, he has even more of an advantage because there's the boy, Hasbullah.
Hasbullah entrenched in the corner of Islam Makhachev, and we'll probably have a photo shoot later if fans are interested to see how it goes for Makhachev tonight. And now our tale of the tape for this welterweight championship fight. Here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC welterweight championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the challenger, George "Rush" Saint-Pierre. And now, introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner, presenting the reigning, defending, undisputed UFC welterweight champion of the world, Islam Makhachev.
So Herb Dean, third man in there for this one. Well, it just hits different when George Saint-Pierre is in the building, right? I feel like I should just lay out and let that crowd marinate. I have said, in terms of per capita noise per fan, no fans are as loud as the Canadians. I can hear them tonight. All right, early action here. We'll see how soon George Saint-Pierre can get one of his patented takedowns, but it all works off of the jab that you saw right there.
It does. I mean, he does. He has a beautiful jab, and I've seen him do so much damage with that jab. You know, I keep calling back to fights, but I remember him and Josh Koscheck. The moment the fight started, bang, jab, broken over the bone. Koscheck in Canada, fight's over. George Saint-Pierre does not...
Really using his physicality to his advantage now.
He lifted up the neck and snuck his arm underneath to try to get a choke. Oh, he's advancing.
Oh, somehow, some way he got out.
These guys are back and forth, but the submission defense wins this transition. Nice defense.
Working from the top here. Pretty good ground and pound here by Saint-Pierre. Under 3 minutes to go in round one. All right, so you got to be careful playing on the ground with this guy. You don't want to mess around for too long.
Oh, he got to his spot.
Ground and pound keeps coming. Good movement to avoid that damage coming down. All right, he continues to bully his opponent here, really manhandling him on the ground. Well, Saint-Pierre's really pressing now. He's got his opponent's belly flat on the mat. Well, he grounded him, and now he's trying to pound him out. Great ground strikes here.
I mean, way to stay aware and stay safe defensively.
The ground strikes starting to pile up.
This is a terrible position.
One minute. Makhachev's in half guard. Trying to guard pass here, not today.
No, it ain't happening. Good job understanding the transition.
Grounded him and pounded him. Nice job. Man, he's killing it on the ground. Another strike gets through. Nicely done. Saint-Pierre's looking to pass out of the half guard here, maybe looking for side control. He's denied. Second round, straight ahead.
Stop!
All right, deep breath, relax. Nice job that round. Great ground control. That's what we need to do. Dominate down there. But we need to stop.
All right, a lot of highlights from which to choose over those previous 5 minutes, DC. A lot of good work on the ground.
You knew, John, going into the fight, that if he was able to get this fight to the floor, he would have the most success, and you saw it in that exchange. He was able to get posture, land some really good ground and pound as the round came to an end.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Second round here.
Oh, nice.
Oh, beautiful straight right hand.
Nice shot there by the champ.
Stuffs that takedown attempt without issue. Oh, how about the judo toss there? Judo 101.
Oh, right into mount.
Relentless pressure from the top by Islam Makhachev.
Oh, nice. Yes, smart adjustment, yep.
Good work from the top here by Islam Makhachev. All right, just as we saw a few seconds ago, he finds the home for another ground and pound strike.
Beautiful punch lands there from inside the guard.
Work, guys, come on.
Oh, high-level stuff here with the ground and pound by Islam Makhachev.
He's got to be careful here.
All right, bottom fighter here, maybe looking to hip escape, DC. "45 seconds remain in the round."
Keep the pressure going on that ground game. Let's go.
Look at that. recognized he was about to lose position.
Well, this is exactly what you like to see. Nice combination of ground and pound punches. Outstanding pressure and activity by Islam Makhachev. Oh, big shots from the top. Makhachev's back in full mount. And the horn sounds on round 2.
All right, take a seat, buddy. Great round. Listen to me. Breathe. Deep breath into that nose, out to that mouth. All right, perfect round. I need you to go out there.
All right, so for one fighter, the round mercifully comes to an end. As we look back at some of the action, what a display of ground and pound.
It's his calling card. It's exactly what he's known for. He's known as a brutal ground and pound fighter, and he showed you just then why he's known as that in the MMA sphere. He's the guy that if he gets you down, he will dominate you with positioning and brutal, nasty ground and pound.
Here we go, third round of this championship fight. Oh, he landed a beautiful straight punch there, DC. He's got an edge in reach and certainly is making it count in this one. Good jab. Oh, punches in bunches as he lands another combination there. Really doing a nice job stringing his shots together.
He's doing a great job of stringing the shots together and also just mixing up the target and the attacks. Great job finding different places for his strikes to land.
Now drops inside that closed guard, DC.
Full guard. Let's see how patient he is as he attacks a submission or big ground and pound.
Ground and pound strike there now. Oh, how about the speed on that reversal there? I mean, I know you can get out of some bad spots, but not with that type of speed.
You cannot allow him to get leverage on the bottom. What a sweep.
And busy as he looks to improve position here. Saint-Pierre gets up. He is back on the feet here.
Oh, high kick.
Huge connection by him there.
He needs to get on his bicycle, John. He needs to get into space so that he doesn't get finished.
Well, this is exactly the sense of urgency you're looking for. Try to take the judges out of it. He is lighting them up now.
Yep, that guillotine's deep.
Oh, what a beautiful, seamless transition to side mount as he counters the guillotine. Might be able to sink in a Von Flue choke here. Oh, somehow he's able to leverage a hip. Looks like he's going to get out.
Yeah, he did a really good job there of creating action, getting his body off to one side as he's bridging, then back into him to release a little bit of that pressure on the Von Flue choke.
All right, so yet another ground and pound strike lands right there, DC.
He's getting very active now that he knows he can land these strikes.
Nice positional control here.
That was nice.
Makhachev's right back to the full mount here. 1 minute now to go in the third. Most fighters will tell you offensive wrestling is the hardest, most exhausting thing.
Especially if you're just running the guy over, John, and then he just gets up.
Well, pretty good work off of the bottom here by Saint-Pierre.
In the half guard. He's got that arm triangle. Watch him pass to the opposite side. It looks real tight. He'll drop his weight to try to finish his technique.
All right, so now going to position over submission as he bails on the sub.
It's okay. It's a fight. You're supposed to be tired. This next one.
All right, so there's the end of the round. A lot of high-level action, and if you like the takedown game, as my boy Daniel Cormier does, you enjoyed that round.
It's like we're watching the NCAA wrestling tournament. It's takedown after takedown. He's fighting his fight. He's able to change levels, drive into his opponent, and secure takedown after takedown.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Fourth round, fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds. All right, here we go, fourth round of a possible 5. And this is the time where fighters are really tested, right? Dig deep, lean on the heart. We'll see who has the upper.
He's hurting bad here. Oh! And landed some nasty strikes.
now potentially working on a submission instead. Oh, he's got the Kimura position locked in now.
Good job by the champ there. Sliding back up.
Well, the ground and pound is there once again. Strong work here by George Saint-Pierre. Oh, nice job to split his guard and get the ground strike home again. A series of punches from the top here by George Saint-Pierre. Nice strike from the bottom fighter there. Well, the ground and pound has been on point tonight. Good work here by Saint-Pierre.
And another strike from the top. Lands for it. Great defense by this fighter.
Now inside the closed guard.
And he's gonna try to armbar attempt. He's got it isolated. Trying to finish the armbar here. All he's got to do now is take his time, and the finish will present itself.
Oh, he's got his back.
Let's go, bro. Stay busy on the ground. Stay busy.
Good work, guys. Come on.
Now he's going full mount.
90 seconds to go in the round.
Yes, smart adjustment, yep. Changing the position.
Really maximizing his shots here on the ground. Oh, another strike lands from the top.
He's doing a really good job putting himself in position.
Come on, let's go. Let's get busy. We got 30 seconds left. Heavy shots, go.
10 seconds to go in round 4. And there's the buzzer indicating the end of round 4.
All right, great stuff. That was your round for sure. You completely dominated that round. I need more of the same. This is the last 5 minutes of the fight. Let's go.
All right, now we take a look back at some of the action in that previous round, DC. A lot to like on both sides, Will.
I mean, both were intent on going forward. And what happens when nobody wants to take a step back? They meet in the middle. That's exactly what they did, and they both found success over the course of that round.
All right, so there's the end of the round. We had a big submission attempt there midway through, but largely the submission defense held it.
It wasn't tight. We thought the fight was over, but stayed patient, stayed calm, relaxed, and found his way out of that deep submission.
Strong defense here as the hook to the head is blocked. Oh, nice combination there. He is just killing him with volume tonight.
Jab, right hand, body shot, kicks. What a masterful show of different techniques and ability to throw in combination.
Well, as usual, suffocating work from the top here by George Saint-Pierre. And there it is, another strike gets through on the ground.
He's putting him in exactly the positions he needs to be in right now. He's able to relax here, and he understands, being a veteran of so many fights, that as long as he's on top, he's winning. He feels like he's winning here.
Pretty good work with the ground and pound here by GSP. Again, not much defense there. Another ground strike gets through. All right, so the fighter's able to reverse position on the ground, and now he's got the dominant position.
Yeah, what a great job recognizing that once he got the reversal, he went right to his offense. He didn't wait, John. He did a good job of while his opponent goes, oh my goodness, I lost the position. He said, no, we're not done. I'm going to get to a dominant position myself.
All right, so now we start to see some bruising appearing on the torso, and all of that courtesy of the body work of his opponent.
Just the wherewithal to go to the body and the discipline to stay with that approach. I mean, it's just tremendous. You see a fighter with a high fight IQ following a game plan, and it's working.
Oh, good technique there. He's got the triangle choke locked in. Oh, now he bails on the submission. All right, so he's got the ground and pound game going here.
Big right hook there by the champ.
Let's go. Postures, heavy shots.
Less than a minute now to go in the fight.
I'm standing this up. We need to work.
Makhachev's back in full mount. 20 seconds to go in the fight.
That was a slick transition.
All right, side control now. We'll see if he can advance position. The official decision is in. It resides with Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 5 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for decision. The judges score the contest 48-47, 49-46, and 49-46. Declaring the winner by unanimous decision, and still the undisputed UFC welterweight champion of the world, Islam Makhachev.
All right, so he came in the best welterweight in the world. Nothing changes tonight. Congratulations to the still UFC welterweight champ.
He understands that he is the best fighter in the world at 170 pounds, and he proved that tonight.